Crazy8's. It's not just a cool card game, but it's also the name of an 8-day filmmaking challenge here in Vancouver that provides support to emerging filmmakers. Today we're going to check out the inner workings of one of the films called The Prince. So let's get our royal shoes on and go inside, shall we? Now it's called Crazy8's because the filmmakers get 8 days to basically do everything. Now, where did the methodology of 8 come up with?
It was based on the card game Crazy8's. It was named after that. But back then you had 800 feet of film, 8 days, which you still have, $800, but now it's $1,000, but we give out 800 up front. Now they can shoot unlimited on digital, so we've eliminated the 800 feet of film. We had a record number of 216 people that applied to Crazy8's. Yeah, so from there we narrowed it down to 40 that pitch in person, and then down to 13 that write their script, and then from that down to the final 6. So they beat out 210 teams, each of these films.
We're here behind the scenes at The Prince. How are you involved with this production?
Well, I'm very lucky on this one. I get to wear 2 different hats. So I'm a producer on this one, and I'm also the production designer.
So how did you get your head around being able to produce a film with an 8-day tight limit on it?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely an interesting challenge. I think it's really neat, and in some ways it's really freeing, because you look at things and you just go, we can't do that. Not enough time, not enough money, so let's get really creative. And that's when some really neat ideas end up being thrown out on the table. So I really enjoy that part of the process.
We're here with Kira and Patrick, and you guys are the director-producer team behind The Prince. And not only are you the dynamic director-producer team, but you're also husband-wife combo, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, we're like life partners. We collaborate on a lot of different fronts and support each other in our careers a lot. So
One of those cool people is your daughter, correct?
Yes, yes.
And she is has like the starring role in this film.
Yeah, she does. She's playing Olivia. She's a young tap dancer, and so she's killing it today on stage. The Prince is inspired by true events. My daughter was a toddler, Bodhi was an infant, and we were on the SkyTrain, and Patrick was holding the baby carriage, and some man started calling him a terrorist and calling me lots of horrible things for making terrorist babies, and it was just a very jarring, kind of scary event. And so that really inspired it, among other things going on in the world, of just feeling just Islamophobia since 9/11. And it's certainly, I wrote this before the election, and now post-election it's all the more relevant, I think.
a film occurs in the context that the audience is in. So everybody's got their own relationship with the issues that we're dealing with. And I think the power of this film is that it doesn't try to answer the questions, it raises the questions, and hopefully it'll further the conversation.
So there you go, some of the behind the scenes with the well-pronounced and passionate production team of The Prince. Check them out as part of this year's Crazy8's Festival. It's gonna be crazy. For City Lights and Novus TV, I'm Jordan Wade.